Welcome in, everybody, to episode number 166 of Burns and Berman. Massive Maryland game day today. I am going to this game. I'm very excited. Michael's going to this game as well. What's funny is the student section was sold out, right? So, and I really wanted a student section ticket. So I went on my story and I posted on my Snap story, like, does someone have an extra ticket they can give me? Someone swept up, gave it to me. Michael tried to do the same thing. He got the same thing. It was actually the same kid.
Really?
So shout out to Sean. You gave both of us tickets.
Oh yeah.
Well,
so
actually,
you and Mike are going together?
But no. But I'll meet him there. But yeah.
That's so awesome. Michael and Josh at Maryland.
Yeah. UMD. Huge game.
Yeah.
Maryland, Michigan State.
That'll be electric.
So today was supposed to be a mock draft day. It still can be.
Okay.
But something that came out today that I have not had a chance to look at because I was in class.
Report cards?
And I was editing videos was the report cards. I want to look at them just straight up. I want to spend some time on these because I think they're very interesting. They're always very interesting.
Yes, I do know about this.
Okay, yeah, no, because this was on my Twitter a lot yesterday. So let's see if I understand it correctly.
Sure.
Basically, there's this girl who got exposed for cheating on her boyfriend with the guy's dad, right?
On the nose.
That is basically what happened.
That is exactly what happened.
Which is insane.
Wait, it's the craziest thing ever.
But, like, do we need the entire internet dragging her for a full day? Like, I don't know if that's necessary.
No, but that's just what happens. I mean, that's what
happens. It's insanely messed up, but, like,
it's just crazy.
I think the internet took it a little far.
Dude, apparently the kid got over like $5,000 in Venmos. The guy. There were fraternity philanthropies donating to him.
That's hilarious.
It's crazy. Wait, what?
What?
There's going to be a $250 bill?
There's no way that's real. What? What are you talking about?
Look that up, Josh.
Some South Carolina Republican senator proposed it.
250 is a weird number. Why not just 200?
No. But and putting Trump's face on it.
Oh.
Well, that's what it is. They're all sucking up to Trump.
Yeah.
It's how politics works.
I'm with a $200 bill, though.
It's how politics works. If you're a Republican, your entire career is about making sure he looks as good as possible. And if you're a Democrat, your career is making sure he looks as bad as possible.
Yeah. Why not have a $1,000 bill?
I don't know. But no, that is how politics works. If you are a Republican, your entire job is, we think he is the best person in the history of the world and he can only do good things and you cannot acknowledge anything bad. And if you're a Democrat, you think he's the worst person in the history of the world and you cannot acknowledge any good thing he could ever possibly do.
Yeah, it's glazing versus anti-glazing.
Yeah. That's why it's stupid and
that's all it is.
They're both dumb. Anyway, let's get into these report cards because I'm very excited to see what these look like. I'm always excited.
I've seen the only one that I've really liked to do.
The Cardinals always have a bad
one.
Yeah, Jesus, Arizona.
Yikes.
Arizona, 32nd out of 32 teams, the Arizona Cardinals.
Wow.
Top concern for many players is the need for an updated, modernized facility. I remember that from last year. Many players also highlighted non-construction related improvements that would enhance the workplace, such as upgraded food program. But when asked about what the team is doing the best, many players praised Jonathan Gannon for a strong culture. There you go.
Wow.
So shout out Jonathan Gannon. Locker room, an F-. I'm always interested in the F-. So the Cardinals got an F- on their locker room.
Wow.
50% of players feel they have enough space which is 30 to 32, and only 24% of players believe their overall locker room size is adequate.
Wow.
24% of players.
And that's a pretty nice stadium too.
Yeah. The training room, 65% of players feel they have enough full-time trainers, which is dead last. Training staff, dead last.
Yikes.
Weight room, second to last. Not enough space in the weight room, dead last. Strength coaches, worst. But Jonathan Gannon, 7th in the NFL in locker room feedback. Interesting. I want to see all the F minuses. F minus. All right. So the next one is, Cincinnati. Treatment of families. F minus for the Bengals.
Wow.
The Bengals are one of only 3 teams that do not offer daycare during home games and one of only 10 teams that do not offer a family room. They are the only team in the NFL that fails to offer either of them.
Yikes.
Players rate the post-game family area 4.69 out of 10, which is dead last. The players feel that the team rarely organizes family events, 32nd out of 32.
Damn.
The Bengals players feel like there is little to no effort put forth when it comes to the organization's efforts to support their families. One player describes the treatment of families as almost disrespectful.
Damn. That's
all right, Cincy. Great thing to come out right before free agency, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I love about it, is that that all this stuff comes out right before free agency, just like last year.
Yeah.
The next F minus, how many of them were there? There were 5. The next one goes to Cleveland for their locker room.
Damn.
Let's go, Cleveland. I wonder where their massage therapists rank. 39% of players feel they do not have enough room in their individual lockers. So almost as bad as Arizona, basically, across the board. What's the next one? Is that it? That's it.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Here, let's go. I want to go one by one, though. Oops. On so treatment of families, who are the best? A+, the Minnesota Vikings. I'm pretty sure last year the Vikings were like top 3. Where do they rank?
No, the Vikings. The Vikings
are second. Yeah, that's where last year they were.
I think they were first last year overall ranking. I'm pretty sure they were first.
Last year they were second. This year they were second.
Oh, gotcha. Wow.
I think Miami was first, if I remember correctly. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's just very good across the board.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Miami? Let me find Miami. Miami's first again.
Miami's first. Wow. Well, also it just helps playing in Miami in general.
Owner Stephen Ross, once again, the highest ranked owner. Again. Number 1 in 7 different categories. Quality of facilities is matched by the quality of people in the building, making for an extremely positive player experience. The team also renovated their game day locker room this summer. Stadium locker room is not an area that I'm in these surveys, but this is basically Dolphins kill it. Where do the Ravens? Let's look at the Ravens and then we'll look at the Bears.
Okay.
The Ravens, last year we were I think we're a little higher. I think last year we were like 15. So that's a little better. Once again, the Ravens finished in the middle of the pack. No significant weaknesses. The team provides a very solid workplace environment for the players. Some improvements the players recommend larger, more functional lockers. I've been in that locker room. It's pretty nice, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Upgraded hot and cold tub, better communications with families during the season. Treatment of families, C+. Okay. The post-game family area, I've seen it, is I'm actually surprised that ranked where that did. I feel like it's not that great, but okay. Food, literally right in the middle, 16 out of 32.
Nice.
Nutrition and dietitian, not great, 21 out of 32. Locker room, enough space is 26th. Size is 18th. Overall, they're 17. Okay. Training room, 17. Training staff, 22nd. Okay. Weight room, 15. Strength coaches, 22. We're right in the middle of everything. They weren't kidding about nothing's bad, nothing's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, Harbaugh. Ooh. John Harbaugh.
Wow. 28th out of 32.
What's interesting is 75% of players think he's efficient with his time, which sounds pretty good. That's 20 out of 32. So it sounds like I remember last year, There were a couple of coaches that got bad scores, but everyone across the board got good scores with head coaches. If 75% efficient at time is 28th, that means
the
that
lowest
across
grade
the
this
league,
year is
people
a
are pretty
C.
satisfied with their head coaches.
The lowest grade this year for a head coach is a C.
Damn, who was it?
We'll see it in about a second.
Ownership, Bashani's amazing. Everyone, okay, but he got an A.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Bashani is very, very good. He is a huge reason why the Ravens are always good. It's just our ownership. All right, let's see the Bears. You're right behind us. We were 13, you were 14.
Hell yeah. I'll take it.
Continue to provide a high-quality facility. The most frequent complaint is Matt Eberflus.
Yes, exactly.
The players felt like he lacked a willingness to listen to the players and the Players Leadership Council. He mismanaged weekly team schedule. After the team completed the survey, the Bears terminated Eberflus and hired Ben Johnson as their new head coach. Really interesting to see for the players. Okay, so that's interesting. So basically, they were like, everyone's good except for Eberflus.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead last.
Dead last for head coach. A C.
59% of players say he was efficient with his time. Moderately receptive to the locker room feedback. McCaskey's not bad.
I know. This was the biggest surprise to me on here. I was shocked to see them that high. It was just like, wow.
Not bad.
It really surprised me to see the players that they're fans of the McCaskies.
I'm going to look at the Fs because we looked at F minus. Let's look at F. The Bengals, once again, the food and dining area. 482 out of that. The Bengals players wish there were more meals would be provided throughout the week. The team does not provide 3 meals a day in what is only 2 teams. They're one of only 2 teams. They do not provide 3 meals a day, the Bengals.
Wow.
But they're saying that they've improved. Last year, they began ordering dinner on Wednesdays. The players hope the team will continue to improve and bring them closer to the standards met in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I always like is the ones that are just, there's always, you have to like kind of dig for them. But there's always stuff in here that's like shocking that teams don't do.
Yeah. Only dinner on a Wednesday?
Yeah, like what?
That's kind of crazy. Well, but also, I mean, a lot of people do go home for dinner, but.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at it's this. Just the grades. Okay.
Oh, it's
Club
just
owner. Okay, so that's kind of what is taken the biggest. They care most about for the overall grades. The thing that I like about it, though, is now it's the 3rd year they've done it. The players, I think, really trust it because it's been anonymous for 3 years, and there's some real complaints in here, and it's never gotten leaked who said what, ever.
No.
So the players, I think, at this point are really not afraid, to be honest.
And it's public knowledge, too, which is pretty cool.
Right. And we mentioned before, it's released right before free agency. So I think that it's not like the end all be all, but I'm sure that stuff like this is taken into account by a lot of these free agents.
Oh, for sure.
Report cards.
Dude, the better the grades you get, the more just desirable your team looks.
Like Washington was dead last year. They're 11th now. They were dead last in 2024. Actually, they were dead last in 2023 and 2024, and now they're 11th. Dan Quinn, number 1 ranked head coach in the NFL this year by the players.
Really? Wow.
Team invested in its food program, going from a D+ to a B+. Frequency of family events and began providing daycare during home games. Boosted their treatment of families from an F- to a B+.
Nice.
Improvement in team travel. 95% of players reporting comfortable personal space on flights. That was 50% last year.
Hell yeah.
So the Commanders, massive change in culture, happens to be the same year. Guess what else started happening? They started winning.
Yeah.
That's not a coincidence.
No. Oh, time for me to turn in my quiz. Shit, I kind of left this open for
Who had the lowest ownership grade? Ha! Woody Johnson.
Nice.
Let's see what we get here, because we've heard some things about them. There's no like notes in here. It's just it's just like a breakdown. Damn, that's unfortunate. Unsurprisingly, when a player is asked, Jets ownership dropped from a B- to an F. So, yeah. I remember the Chiefs ranked surprisingly low last year. Let's see how they did this year, because I remember last year they were pretty bad. Yeah, they're not great again this year.
Yeah.
But that's better. Last year they were really low. They improved the family offerings. They hired a full-time dietitian. That's shocking they didn't have that already. Locker room is 28th for the Chiefs. Andy Reid obviously got a great. Clark Hunt was a really low grade last year, and yeah, it's still not great for him. Interesting. All right, well, I'm gonna do a deep dive into these, and we'll see. We'll see kind of what some stuff I find, but I think we're good for now.
Yeah. That was good. Sorry, I was looking at my grades for one of my classes.
Oh, good.
Before this, I was grinding out some homework.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I finished it all for the week. Woohoo! It's fucking Wednesday. Done with homework.
All right, here we go.
Hell yeah, Joshua Block.
There have been some stuff that's happened today.
Yeah.
We can get into. I mean,
Jair Alexander, we can talk about him.
Yeah. You know who his quarterback was in college?
I do. I believe so.
It's who you think it is, probably. I'll give you a hint. He went to Louisville.
Oh, shit. He did go to Louisville? Jair went to Louisville? Really?
And he played with Lamar.
You see, but here's my thing. Oh shit, he did play. Wow, he did play at Louisville.
Him and Lamar, I think that they're friends. Lamar doesn't have a lot of friends around the league.
But here's the thing, man. I'm gonna be honest about Jair Alexander because I watch him a lot. When he plays, he's fantastic. When?
How much time? He has missed a lot of time these last couple of years.
A lot. And he is very expensive.
He played 7 games in each of the last 2 seasons.
And from what the stories say about him is that he is not the best person to have around the locker room either.
Him and Marlowe might clash.
Yeah. From the stories around the street, the rumors, he's not the best person to have in the locker room. So is it really that worth it?
I wouldn't mind having I wouldn't mind it though.
Well, sure, I bet you wouldn't, but at the same time, it's kind of like
I see what you're saying.
I don't know. That's
I wouldn't be against it though.
Yeah, obviously I wouldn't be. I mean, obviously you wouldn't be against it, but it's just like it would have to be a time will tell thing.
Yeah,
and there's some players
will tell because it is that time of the year where a lot of players are put in the trade block.
Yep.
About 15 players will be put in the trade block. About 3 of them will actually get traded.
Yeah.
So maybe 5, but
maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Some teams do more, some teams do less, and some teams say that they're going all in and then do absolutely nothing.
I agree with this comment.
Yeah.
We do not need another player punching one of his backups in the face and getting cut before the season starts.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Or not going to meetings.
Yep. Yeah, it's not the best idea, Josh.
That year, he was good, but he was not as good as people thought he was. I think he just got to get the name. Anyway, Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Tom Brady are where are they? I saw they're somewhere together.
I don't know. Where are they?
Matthew Stafford recently hosted, Tom Brady recently hosted Matthew Stafford at his home in Montana, where they spent time together and went skiing.
Wow. That sounds like a lot of
That
fun.
is an interesting spot.
That is. What, his house in Montana or just?
Yes, but I meant the Raiders.
Yeah, that is an interesting spot.
Because let's think about it realistically. He's what, 37?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
37.
They need a quarterback.
But let's look at all of the teams who could get him. What makes the most sense for him?
Ready, let's list them off. Jets.
The Raiders, the Jets, the Giants.
Raiders, Jets, Giants, Steelers.
Steelers. Well, we talked about before. He's played in an indoor stadium his whole career, which is not, that's not to say that he can't play in a cold weather city and outdoor. I mean, of course he can, but he has played in an indoor stadium his whole career. Well, the Raiders are the only team out of those four that have an indoor stadium.
True.
Well, I mean, he has a huge family. I mean, not huge, but he has kids. He's got a wife who it's still moving to a new city, but going to Vegas compared to having to pack up and move to New York or Pittsburgh, that's less of a commitment.
Yeah.
There's quality of the roster.
Him and Brock Bowers would be very fun to watch.
Yeah. And the Giants have neighbors, but it's interesting. I feel like the Giants and Raiders are the same, where the Giants have neighbors and that's it. The Raiders have Brock Bowers and that's it. The Jets have Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Maybe Devontae Adams. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the best O-line of the group? That's 4 bad offense. Actually, no, the Raiders have a decent O-line.
Yeah, so the Raiders.
I mean, Colton Miller's not a bad player. DJ Glaze from Maryland had a decent rookie year. Jackson Powers-Johnson had a pretty solid year.
And you also got your buddy Tommy Boy just sitting right there.
Yeah, not to mention Tom Brady's running the show over there.
Yeah. I don't think it's that.
It makes sense.
It does make sense. It does. Just how much is he getting paid? Is he?
I still think that he's going to be a Ram next year.
Okay.
I still think if I had to pick point blank which team is going to play for and I had to choose a team, my answer is going to be the LA Rams.
Yeah.
It's
because, dude, him and McVay mesh so well together.
And why would they get rid of him?
True.
Like, who are you going to get that's better? Unless you're not going to run with Jimmy Garoppolo next year.
Yeah.
Who was your backup? Jimmy Garoppolo's there. But
yeah. That's really about it, man.
Yeah. I mean,
I could see him being a Steeler too. I'm with Francis on that. I could see him being a Steeler.
I could. That one makes sense also, but I'm not sure how the Steelers would feel about moving on from Russ and Justin Fields to trade for Stafford. If Stafford was a free agent, I think that would be a lot more likely.
Yeah.
Having 2 quarterbacks that are worse than Stafford, but not by much, not by like a huge margin. Yes, Stafford will be an upgrade for sure. But having to risk losing both of them and then giving up assets to bring him in makes less sense to me than. So that's why I'm a little hesitant on that. But maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Deebo Samuel, John Lynch said they're going to honor his request, meaning he's straight up just like, we'll trade him.
Yeah.
Which Deebo's an interesting guy because
he is. Fucking love Deebo, man.
He had a bad year last year, and I feel like the conversation is like, oh, he's washed. He's completely washed. He's not good anymore. He's not 35 years old, guy. He's 29.
Yeah, he's still got some years left in him.
Like, he's not, I don't think he's ever going to be the player that he once was. I think he's fallen off. But I don't think that he's he can't go to a team and be at worst a wide receiver too. Like he's still he might not be an elite player, but he's still a good football player.
Yeah.
They can get value for Deebo Samuel. I mean, the guy has ability.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking stud.
Here, I'm actually I'm still in the process of reworking my wide receiver rank. All my positional rankings. Let me look to see where he's ranked. And this is I don't love my receiver list yet, just because I kind of looked at it and made a couple of changes, but I didn't sit there long enough to dissect it. It was just, this guy's a little low, I'm going to move him up a couple spots. This guy's a little high, I'm going to move him down a couple of spots. And I didn't really look one by one. So take this ranking with a grain of salt, but let me show you what they're looking at. And I want you to see, oh wait, that's the corners. Same thing on that, by the way. But the receivers.
Good.
He's right behind DJ Moore is where I put him.
Oh.
And again, these rankings, you guys can actually help me out here with some stuff. If there's any things that you're looking at, it's like, that's weird. And I might even see some weird things on here because I haven't really truly looked at it yet.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, I think that Deebo's still got some gas in the tank for sure.
Is JSN too low?
Who?
JSN. Is he too low? He's at 26.
No, I think he's fine at 26. You think he's better than DK or better than DJ?
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Drake London too low? Maybe. But like, should Cooper Kupp still be here? Like, is Cooper Kupp still a?
I think he's still a guy. I think it also depends on where he goes a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of a wait and tell.
Yeah.
But
anyway, but what my point is, bringing it up because he can be a good player. I mean, it's a top. I have him literally as number 25 receiver in the NFL. There are plenty of teams that do not have a player ranked above him.
For sure.
So he's a good player. Ladd McConkey too high. 21. Yeah, I'll put him. I'll put DK and Addison and DJ actually. I'll put all three of these guys ahead of McConkey.
Nice. Also, by the way, random thought, but I forgot to tell you about this. Fetterman started texting me out of nowhere this morning.
Nice.
And he's making his bracket for the Illinois high school basketball playoffs. I don't know why, but
what do you think about the top of the list, by the way? That's hilarious.
Yeah. Wow, Jamar number 1?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. It's just crazy to see it, man.
Yes, I did.
He's going tonight. Yeah, I feel like the top 3 are the 3 untouchables right now. And you could mix and match Jefferson and Chase, I feel like. I mean, after the past year, it's hard not to put Chase at 1.
Yeah.
I like the list. Dude, Tyreek Hill needs to get the fuck out of Miami. If he goes back.
I put a bunch of polls out for the quarterbacks because I looked at my list and like, I made a couple of changes, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't love. And I'm interested to see kind of consensus because I feel like there's a lot of players that are like, I look at this and this is a weird ranking and I want it to change, but I'm not sure what should change. I'll tell you right now, this is not changing.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, this is not changing. My top 7.
Okay.
I put a poll out. I put a bunch of polls out. The first one is, who is the best out of, actually, and Stroud was 8. Who's the best out of these 4? Goff, Love, Purdy, or Baker?
They probably did. I don't really want to trade for Myles Garrett. Hopefully the Lions don't get him. Because, dude, we have too many other problems that we have to deal with.
Well, no, the Bears shouldn't. The Bears, I see where you're coming from the Bears. The Lions should.
Yeah, the Lions definitely should. I hope they don't get him. Hopefully not.
Like, Goff, Love, Purdy, or Baker, who's the best out of those guys? Because I couldn't. Because I feel like Baker might be. But he's 4th on here. But I feel like it might be Baker.
Either Goff or Baker, one of the two.
Let me look at the poll. The Twitter poll I put out has it as Baker, then Love, then Goff, and then a huge gap Purdy.
Wow. Brock Purdy.
Let me look at the Instagram. On Instagram, Baker by a huge margin. Then Goff, Love, huge gap again, Purdy fourth. So the consensus is Brock Purdy is by far the worst out of those four.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would. No, not really. But I buy.
Yeah, like I both agree with that. I both completely agree and completely disagree with that.
Yeah.
Because part of me thinks Baker's the best out of those four, and part of me thinks he's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not Baker, Purdy. Part of me really thinks that if you look at those four, I'm taking Brock Purdy. And part of me looks at those four and say Brock Purdy is by far the worst out of those guys. So I'm not sure.
I think that Brock Purdy's the worst.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
I'm pretty sure. I'd move Purdy to 12 and Baker up to 9.
Shit. Okay. For right now, I'm gonna do this. And yeah, I think Love might be third. But Baker and Goff, I'm gonna keep Goff. Not by much. That's close.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. That looks a lot better.
And then the next one I put out was an interesting one. It was just like, I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy that Sam Darnold was like this low. So I just said Stafford or Darnold. Wanted to make sure that I was right here, that Stafford should be here and Darnold should be down there. And yeah, it looks overwhelmingly. Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people have morphed their
Stafford.
opinion on Darnold since like his last like 3 or 4 games.
This was another interesting one I looked at where it was Kyler, Dak, and Tua. And I just didn't have Stafford in there. And Tua is the lowest. They have Dak slightly out of Kyler, which is what I have. And then the last one was these four: Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, Bryce Young, and then Russell Wilson. Where does he rank among those guys? Because I had a feeling Russ would either be like the best or the worst out of those guys. And yeah, it's not by much, but right now he's the lowest, followed by T-Law, and then
he's still got his deep ball a little bit.
It is Bryce, then Drake May, then Trevor, then Russ, which is interesting.
Damn, that is interesting.
Yeah, I wanted to see just because I'm again in the process of.
Hey, Justin Fields still a top 32 quarterback.
Yeah,
and Jameis still a top 32 quarterback. Love to see it.
Yeah, that's until the rookies. Well, I guess it's until the rookies come in, but like Cam Ward and Shador are not going to be higher than like here.
No, I don't think they're going to be a top 32 quarterback in the league, either of them.
We'll see.
Dude, I'm just not high on quarterbacks.
Well, that's the thing is, do you want to take Cam Ward or Shador Sanders?
No.
That the more I think about it, yeah, like I just couldn't convince myself if I'm the Tennessee Titans, as much as I don't think Will Levis is good.
Yeah.
How much better is Cam Ward or Shador? I think they're better, but not by much.
No, that's not the guy that's going to win.
I think Abdul Carter is making my team better.
Yeah.
But then if Cam Ward or Shador become stars and you passed up on them, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot, and it's going to get crazy. But being
honest, I heard Mike Mayock say something. I think it was on Rich Eisen, where he was like, for every day you don't have a franchise quarterback, you're one day closer to getting fired as a GM. Yeah. He's like, it's true.
Yeah.
It's a good point. But I think the same logic is every time you miss on a franchise quarterback, you're not one day closer. You are fired.
Yeah. 100%.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. You want to get into the mock a little bit?
I don't know about a full mock.
Yeah, I don't either.
Already been going for a minute.
You know what we could do?
What?
We could do a 7-round mock with the Ravens and the Bears.
Sure.
Let's do that.
Sure, that works.
We're going to do a 7-round mock. We'll go look at the middle of that. Positional value. How much do you care for positional value? Where should we?
Put it in the middle. Just put them all in the middle.
Draft for needs.
Keep that right there. Yeah.
And randomness, I'm going to keep here because I've done it before. And when you make it high, it's just like things that are just stupid.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to keep it there.
Okay.
All right. Ravens and Bears. Obviously, you get Chicago. I get Baltimore.
Enter the draft, baby.
Let's go. Let's see what they have.
Yeah.
Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Shador, Will Campbell, Ted McMillan, Abdul Carter falls to 6. Interesting. All right, Burns. You're up first.
Who am I going with here, man? Give me a quick scroll because I gotta check this shit out too.
Okay.
Who am I going with here, man?
Calvin Banks.
I know. I think I.
Here, you know what I can do? Give me positions, and I'll just sort them for that.
Offensive line. It says tackle on there, but
yeah. Offensive line. Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
So you're going offensive line.
I might have to. I'm gonna go Kelvin Banks.
Okay.
He's been mocked a ton to the Bears. Yeah, I'll go Kelvin Banks.
Okay, let's see. Luther Burden to Dallas. Genty to the Colts. Wow. Genty and Jonathan Taylor.
That's crazy.
Okay. Okay, for us, basically, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, and then I'm going to take out quarterback. We're going to take out. Honestly, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out quarterback. Let's see who the best players are. There's no point in even doing that.
Yeah.
Jalen Walker's still here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jalen Walker's still here. Okay. He's just sitting there. If PFF's going to keep having him fall like this for no reason, yeah.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the Ravens.
Guard, please.
Oh, my
Tyler
God.
Booker.
Oh, my God.
Tyler Booker.
Oh, you're up again at 41.
Yep. And here we're going to go defensive line. And I'll take fucking Jack Sawyer.
I watched a video from Theo yesterday. It was like, this guy's not very good.
Yeah, I'll take fucking Jack Sawyer.
Which is interesting. All right, another guy. What's Ben Morrison doing here?
True. Just sitting.
See anyone else?
Dude, this would be a crazy mock for the Bears so far.
Same with the Ravens. Jalen Walker and Ben Morrison. Jaden Higgins. He's big, right? Isn't he? Yeah, he's huge. Yo.
There you go.
Give me this X receiver. Yo. I'm not for drafting a receiver in round 1.
Mm-hmm.
Or even round 2. Unless if you find a guy that's just like
the guy.
Jaden Higgins. That's the type of player we need. Bateman and Zay are good, but they're both kind of small.
Yeah.
Jaden Higgins.
Hell yeah.
All right, you're up again. Oh my God.
Give me fucking Judkins. Yeah.
I
don't even have to say anything else. Yeah. Holy shit. What a draft so far.
But for both of us. Another guy. This guy is, people are saying, is going to dominate the combine, and he's about to enter first round conversations. Nick Emanwari. Everyone who's watched him says this guy is a monster.
Hell yeah.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
By the way, you can see my Ravens influence of best player available.
Yeah.
That's how the Ravens draft.
Damn, you're up again.
All right. So where have we gone so far? We've gone oh wait. Here we go. Yeah, so we've went edge, receiver, safety. I want to address the O-line. Willie Lampkin. This guy's small, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, this guy is like very small. Yeah, 5'11", 290.
Jesus.
But he is really good, but he's tiny.
Yeah, it's kind of
he's just very productive. NFL. Very productive player, but beyond small for the NFL level.
Yeah. Well, then who's your pick, JB?
No, hell, I'm short. Let's go with it. All right,
it's you again.
All right. We have 11 picks. Who's here? Is there anyone? Jack Kaiser.
I don't know what that was. Sorry, guys. Okay, Joshua Block.
Let's go.
Joshua Block.
How much versatility does Jack Kaiser have? I'm gonna trade down. No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not giving Cincy a pick, but I'll give Green Bay one.
Fuck you.
Here. What's the value? What do we have? 136. All right. Okay, and then so that's how much of a difference is that? It's about 11 points. So that's around pick 200, which they have. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. You're up.
There you go. And I am up, and I want to look at the wide receiver market right now. And
This guy's good. I'll tell you that. I don't know how good he is compared to everyone else. Oh, wait, no. Felton's even better.
who am I thinking here? I need like
Felton's actually really solid.
I want a speedy wide receiver. That's what I need.
Yeah, I don't know. Something for whatever reason tells me that Nick Nash is fast, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
look at it. Look at it like it's something.
Well, tied for first and missed tackles forced.
Okay. We'll put Nick Nash on the squad.
It's like a fast name, too.
Yeah. Bang.
All right. We're in round 5. So we're in day 3.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a backup. Like, I want a good backup for Lamar. And Quinn Ewers is just sitting here.
Quinn Ewers is sitting there. Take him.
Like, I'm well aware this is not need, but again, as a Ravens fan, I've grown up with our team. This is how the Ravens draft. The Ravens always draft best player available. We're at pick number 160, and Quinn Ewers is still here. Welcome to Baltimore.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're up again. Now, that being said, I do want to look at O-line more. We need it badly. At this point, I'm looking for names that I recognize, like Dylan Fairchild. Why do I recognize this guy? He's from Sacramento State.
Yeah.
Maybe it's someone else, because there's no reason why I would recognize a name from Sacramento State. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look and see how many of these guys have played at multiple different positions. A lot. Okay. First guy has played center, left tackle, and right tackle, and right guard. Welcome to Baltimore, Jonah Monheim.
Nice.
We're up again. Again, we're in round 6. Damn, the Ravens have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because we traded these 2. That's why we have 5, 6 round picks. We have 3 in real life, but we don't have 5.
Jesus.
In real life, we do have 3 though. Let's see. Secondary. Also, like Robert Longerbeam. The name alone might need to be the pick right there.
Just take him. Take him. For the meme and the name. Wow, I'm up.
This guy's good.
Yeah, we don't need linebacker. Show me some defensive linemen, please.
D-line?
Yeah. Interior defensive line.
You just went interior?
Yeah, interior. We'll go with Cam.
Nick Nash in a triple crown this year, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do know him. I was watching a San Jose State game one night. Yeah, I'll go with Horsley.
All right. We're up again. Ollie Gordon. Welcome to Baltimore.
There you go.
I best player available. Jay Higgins. Welcome to Baltimore. Ty Felton.
Nice. That's a home run pick. Holy shit, dude. You have so many picks.
Jalen Walker, Jaden Higgins, Nick Amenwari, Willie Lampkin, Quinn Ewers, Jonah Mon. This draft would be insane.
Yeah. This is ridiculous, bro.
Just this guy's still here. This guy's still here. All right. All right. We have 2 picks left. What have we really not addressed for the Ravens? How much offensive line? We've gone offensive line. I want to go more, pass rush here. We need it bad. Now, I don't know how much we're going to get here at 213. So let's see. Is there a guy here that I recognize? Anyone that I would recognize? I don't care how far I have to scroll. No. Damn. Okay. Let's just. Oh, wait. Hold on. Kickers. Borregos. I know you. Welcome to Baltimore. Goodbye, Justin Tucker.
Damn. I'm gonna go offensive line and defensive line, one of each.
Okay.
My last 2 picks. We'll go offensive line here. And let's see. Where does Timothy play on the line? He's a guard, but like
guard, and he's played right tackle as well. All on the right side, but right guard and right tackle.
Okay, we don't need that because we're gonna have Trey Smith. We don't need him.
Sounds like the Chiefs really want to bring him back.
I didn't want to draft him, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't blame the Chiefs. And then let's go with a defensive lineman. And what side of the line does Elijah play on?
Outside tackle.
Outside tackle, is it left or right side?
It doesn't say on here.
Is it left or right side, though? It doesn't matter. All right, we'll take Elijah Olsen. We'll take him.
All right. Our final
Dude, I'm
pick.
with this Bears draft. That's pretty
Me too.
electric.
I'm loving mine.
I'm not a fan of the Timothy.
All right. Let's see. Once again, we're going to look for a player that I recognize. Brew McCoy is really fast. He could be like Zay's backup. Because, like, he's really fast.
Run it.
He's picked 245.
Yeah, Brew is fucking fast as shit, dude. He's crazy. All right, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
So I got a B.
Okay.
You got a B minus.
Okay.
You ranked in the bottom 34% of Bears drafts. I ranked in the top 42%. Let's go.
The fuck? How did I rank so low?
I don't know.
Go to my draft. Hold on.
I'm saving mine real quick. Okay. You want me to send you yours?
Sure. Go to my draft. Let's see. I don't see what's the real fucked up part. Probably Kelvin Banks.
Yeah, why'd they give you a D?
I don't know why. That's weird. That's what ruins the whole draft.
Mock draft grades are based on 3 components: player positional value, team needs, and when players are picked compared to their big board position. Yeah, okay. If they're giving you a D for Kelvin Banks, then your entire grade does not matter.
Yeah, okay.
Like, that's ridiculous. Same with Nick Amenwari being a C+, or like, okay. Or Borregos being a D+. No.
Yeah. The machine doesn't know about the Justin Tucker controversy.
No, not at all.
Yeah. But all right. There we go.
That was fun.
That was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. That was a great time.
By the way, I was on the phone with Michael talking about this last night, where the thing with the NFL draft, people need to forget. I mean, people tend to forget. If in 5 years you look back at your draft, dare you, every single fan, every team here, look back at your 2021 draft class or your 2020 draft class.
Mm-hmm.
If you can say that you had one franchise-altering player or 3 to 4 players that are currently still on your team, you did a really good job.
Yeah.
People forget that. Especially when you're looking at day 3 picks. If you have one guy from day 3 that's a great draft, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very, very rare that you look at a draft class and say that you had more than 4 to 5 players that are consistently like really, really solid, great players.
Yeah.
It's just not how it works.
100%. We wish it did. We wish it did, but that's just not how it goes.
Yep.
But I think that'll do it for today.
Yeah.
That was a fun mock draft. We should do that more too with the Bears and Ravens 7-round mock draft. That was fun.
I like that. That was fun.
Yeah. But hey, thank you boys for joining. We'll be back here at 2:00 on Friday to wrap up the week.
Go Terps, baby. Go Terps.
Go Green.
See you guys.
Michigan State stuff yesterday. So, deuces, y'all.